Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, I am StooDogg. The nuclear deterrent of the UK relies on a small fleet of 4 Vanguard-type submarines. The Vanguard, the Victorious, the Vigilant, and the Vengeance. These craft form the Trident nuclear weapons program, which, at this time, is the United Kingdom's sole nuclear weapon platform. At any one time, at least one of these craft, armed with up to 16 Trident II submarine-launched ballistic missiles, will be active and on patrol somewhere in the world's oceans. Whenever a new Prime Minister is appointed to the position in the UK, one of his or her first duties is to attend with a meeting with the Chief of the Defence Staff, where they learn how much damage exactly the Trident missile can potentially cause. After which the Prime Minister must write 4 identical handwritten letters to the commanders of the HMS Vanguard, HMS Victorious, HMS Vigilant and HMS Vengeance. These letters, known as the Letters of Last Resort, these letters contain the Prime Minister's orders on the actions to be taken if a catastrophic attack has destroyed the British government, killing or otherwise incapacitating the Prime Minister and his or her designated second person who has been granted the authority on actions in the event of the Prime Minister's death or incapacitation. These letters, stored in safes on board the submarines in their control rooms, these letters, which could contain the orders which form the last official acts, the final official acts of the UK government, are top secret and are destroyed whenever a new Prime Minister is appointed to the position. So what would the orders in the letters be? It has been suggested that these options could be to retaliate with the nuclear armed arsenal. Other orders could be to place the submarine under the command of a Commonwealth or NATO member state such as Australia or the United States of America. There could be an option to not retaliate, do not use the weapons, or the letter to the commander could pass all of the responsibilities onto them by stating that they are authorized to use their own judgment. The procedures on opening the letter falls upon the submarine's crew ascertaining the functionality of the United Kingdom's government. An attack could be obvious, but in such a situation that the circumstances may be blurred, it has been theorized that the submarine crew would have multiple checks, including establishing if BBC radio services are still transmitting and working out if all UK naval communications broadcasts had ceased over the last 4 hours. The commander of the Vanguard submarine would then open the safes in the control room to retrieve the letter and read the orders contained within, which theoretically could just be an eye for an eye order of revenge against a nation using indiscriminate weapons of mass destruction capable of killing hundreds of thousands and wiping out entire cities, erasing them from the map. A leftover term of the Cold War, MAD, M-A-D, mutually assured destruction. But is it really fair to leave the responsibility of these weapons in the hands of a crew who may no longer have a nation left to fight for? Would it be moral for them to incinerate potentially hundreds of thousands of people, office worker, shop owner, children, innocent people, to destroy them because of the actions of their governments and their armed forces? an act of revenge carried out by a distraught crew whose families, friends, and entire nation may have been destroyed. People without a country. These letters of last resort may be read once, or never at all. It is something that may happen, and it may happen within our lifetime. I've been StooDogg, and I'll catch you next time. Unless a submarine commander opens the safe and reads the letters of last resort.